Take a deep breath in and exhale and slowly look around and tell me, what do you see, sense, or feel around you? Be there now.
A beach. Very beautiful beach.
Can you describe this beach?
It's white sand. It's hot.
Are you the only one there, or is there people around you?
I'm alone.
You're alone? Look down at your feet. Can you see your toes? Are you wearing shoes or barefoot?
Barefoot.
How many toes do you have?
I feel like I have 6 on each.
6 toes? And look down at your hands. Tell me, how many fingers do you have on your hands?
6.
6? And what color is your skin?
Olive.
Olive green?
No, like a olive brown.
Olive brown? And do you feel human?
I feel like I'm a hybrid.
And what do you feel like you're a hybrid of? What do you look like? Imagine a spiritual mirror in front of you. Look at your face. Tell me, what do you see?
I feel like I'm a little girl and I'm part reptilian.
You're part reptilian?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the other part?
Human.
Human? Okay. And what are you wearing? You wearing any clothes?
A dress.
What does your dress look like?
It's white with flowers.
What do the flowers look like? Any earthly flowers or alien type?
Earthly.
Earthly? What flower do you see?
Daisies.
Daisies, beautiful. And do you have any hair?
Yes, it's braided. But I have a tongue like a reptile.
And what do your eyes look like?
Where you have white, I have yellow. Your pupils are round, mine are slit.
Are they slit up and down or sideways?
Up and down.
And what color are your eyes?
They're white. They're yellow where your white is, and the slit is black.
And do you have an eye, the color of your eyeball? What the heck is that called? I can't think right now. So where my eye is brown and I have a dot, what color is your? So you have a black eye with a slit?
Slit. It's a black slit.
So you only have yellow eyes with a black slit?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And does it feel like daytime or nighttime?
Daytime.
Does it feel early morning or in the middle of the day?
Middle of the day.
Okay. And how old do you feel?
Feel young.
How old would you say?
13.
13? Okay. And what what do you look like as a hybrid? Can you describe what, do you have scales? Is your skin soft? Can you describe what your features look like?
It changes. It'll get scaly like a reptile, and then it can go back to human.
And what makes it change?
I do.
And what do you do that makes it change?
I just vibrate at that frequency.
And what frequency would you vibrate at as a reptilian?
It's lower than human.
It's lower?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so basically, do you, what does your face look like? What does your nose and mouth look like? Your eyes are, and your eyes, what would you say reptile would you look more, um, more like? Because there's a lot of reptiles. So if you had to just say you look like a particular one on Earth, who would you say you look closely more like?
It's almost like I look like cat eyes when their eyes go in a slit.
Uh-huh.
And I guess kind of like a lizard.
Okay. So do you have a face kind of like a lizard? Does your nose come out pointy like a lizard? Or do you have human features?
I have both. When I'm reptilian, I don't have a big nose. It's almost like a snake nose, like a snub.
Uh-huh. And your teeth as a reptilian, how do they look?
They're spiky.
Okay. And what planet would you say you're on? Is this your home planet?
I think so.
And what's the name of your planet?
I keep getting Nibiru.
Nibiru. Beautiful. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and look around. Tell me, how many moons or suns do you see in the sky? And what does your sky look like? Can you describe it?
Almost like a reddish orange sky.
Mm-hmm. Do you see any moons or a sun?
Yes. There's 2 moons.
There's 2 moons. Are they next to each other or
No,
how would you describe them?
like one's at 12 o'clock and one's at like 4 o'clock.
Okay. And what's the purpose for you to have 2 moons? Does it do anything?
They're satellites. A way for the people to watch us. The Earth used to have 2 moons, but one was blown up.
Can you say more about that?
That's where the asteroid belt comes from. That was from when the gods had their wars. They were using nuclear weapons against each other. But these were giants, something we can't even imagine. It's like Star Wars with giants. There's a lot of truth in those movies.
Beautiful. And the satellites, the moon that we have, is that also a satellite?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the reason for it reflecting and affecting the water?
It's got some kind of magnetic pull to it.
Is that organic?
I don't think so.
Is that part of their control to control us?
I think so. They can control the elements.
And how does that affect the moon cycle of the female?
Throws everything off.
Throws off? Okay. So tell me, do you feel like this is your home planet, or do you feel like you're visiting this planet?
I feel like this is my home.
Okay. And what are you doing on the beach? Are you just playing, or are you just relaxing?
I'm just running and playing.
Uh-huh.
And it's funny because when I run like on all fours when I want to run fast.
And tell me, what do you do? Take me through. Take me along and tell me what you do. Where do you go? Do you go into the water? Is there a water there?
Yes, but I don't go in. I just watch it.
On your planet, can you tell me more about your planet? Are you the only race there, or are there other races?
I think there's a mix of people in it, hybrids.
Can you tell me about you being a hybrid? Was that something that was done naturally, or were you guys experimented on?
I believe I was an experiment.
Do you feel like you were an experiment?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have parents?
I don't feel like I do. I feel like I'm an animal in a zoo.
Really?
Like I'm being watched, but I'm also taken care of.
Uh-huh. So take me along. Take me to your home. Tell me, where do you go? What does your home look like?
I feel like I live in a cave by the beach, on the beach.
Do you live alone?
Yes. But
Do
everything's
you,
provided
uh-huh,
for.
everything's provided for you? What do you eat?
Um, I eat different things. I'll eat like lettuce, leaves. Sometimes insects.
Insects? Are these insects really small, like on Earth, or are they big?
They're small. So I
Are
feel
they,
like I'm a
uh-huh.
giant
You
compared
feel like you're a giant?
compared to Earth people.
How tall do you feel?
I got 15,
15? Okay.
15 feet.
Beautiful. You're doing really good. So take me along. Tell me what this Nibiru looks like. Tell me about your planet.
So the sky looks red and orange, almost like a dust storm, but it's not. It's just how the sky looks. You can see the planets off in the distance, not like on Earth.
Do you see starships coming and going?
Yes.
Do you guys have peace on your planet, or is there control?
Some places have peace and some places are controlled.
Do you guys have a leader or someone that speaks to you guys frequently about what's going on your planet?
Yes, but we don't trust them.
You don't trust him?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why not. Did something happen?
Just intuition. Just know doesn't have our best interests.
What is his agenda? Go ahead.
He has selfish motives, just like politicians on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's new under the sun.
And where does he live? Does he live in a cave as well? Does everyone live in caves?
No, they have there's a crystal city close by.
Crystal City?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about this Crystal City. Why don't you live there?
I'm here because an experiment. I don't feel like I can leave.
Oh, you're forced to stay in the caves?
Just in this area, the beach and the cave. I just can't leave this area.
What keeps you there?
There's like a force field. I just can't leave this area.
What keeps you there?
There's like a force field
Really?
that keeps me prison here.
Were you born in that prison area?
I think so. I don't really know much else.
Really? Okay, let's go ahead and let's close that scene. Let's go ahead and close that scene and move along just a little bit and let me know what you see, sense, or feel moving along in the same life for where we can get some answers and find out a little bit more about where you are. So be there now. Let me know what you see, sense, or feel.
I've tried to find ways to escape, but the only way out is through the water.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make that. The water's too powerful.
Is there anything that lives in the water?
Yes, there's sea creatures.
Are you able to connect with them?
I just watch them from the beach. I don't go in.
See if you're,
I don't go in.
uh-huh. You get your feet wet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if you're able to connect with one of the sea creatures. Let's see if we can see if you can focus in on one of the sea creatures that you watch and see. See if you could connect and communicate with a sea creature. Let me know if you're able to make a connection. Did you find one to connect to?
Yes, I'm still getting its permission. Looks like a puffer fish.
Beautiful. See if you can talk to it, ask and connect with it. Is it able to tell you anything?
He says I can be free. He's talking vibration.
Mm-hmm.
But being here alone, I didn't get to learn much.
Is he able to teach you anything? Give you some knowledge so you can possibly leave that area?
He says I can lower the density of my body to walk through the barrier. But that's like becoming a light being. That takes a long time.
Now that you have that knowledge, are you able to use the knowledge to help you in that time and space? Does it become beneficial?
I'm going to try it.
Try it and see what happens.
I feel like I'm in the Truman Show.
You feel like people are watching you?
Mm-hmm.
What do these other beings look like that live there?
I don't really get to see them. I'm just a lab rat.
Do you guys have birds in your sky?
Yes. That's several vultures, canaries, seagulls.
So can you tell me what is the story with Nibiru? We've heard that Nibiru was the 13th planet. What is the mysteries behind it?
That's where the gods that made us come from.
Is that the Anunnaki?
Mm-hmm.
Are they reptilians?
Part, yes.
What else are they? Are they also hybrid human?
Yes.
Okay.
They experimented a lot, and that's why in depictions you see hybrid animals, because that was what they were experimenting.
Did this have any connection with the Greek mythology?
Yes, it's just a different translation.
So, what can you tell us about the Greek mythology? Because we don't really get to hear anything about that. It's all a bit mystery, but it sounds a lot about like the archons or the reptilians. Can you shed any light on that?
It's the same people, just different names. It's just different names. But they're mainly reptilian. A lot of people don't realize that we were made with reptilian blood.
Now, what exactly, which reptilian blood? Because I heard and I know that there are some reptilians that are positive, polarized, that are not negative, like yourself. Are you considered positive?
Just like humans, there's good humans and there's bad humans.
Mm-hmm.
Good reptilians and there's bad reptilians.
Is there a distinction between the draconians and reptilians?
Yes, it's like a species of reptilian. There's different types of.
Uh-huh. Now, are you able to try what he told you about your vibration? Are you able to test that out?
Yes. So what
How
I had
does it go ahead?
was had to raise my vibration and become one with the light. And the density of my body breaks up like confetti. And that allows me to pass through the barrier. And then I can reform. They're not happy I got out.
What do you do? Where do you go? Take me.
There's a forest. I'm going to walk through it.
Beautiful. Are you running or are you walking?
I ran into the forest and now I'm walking.
And how do you feel inside? Do you feel strong?
Yes, but I kind of feel scared, like I don't, if they're going to come get me.
So now that you know you have this strength and this power, so you're able to protect yourself, it seems.
Yes.
So do you go towards the crystal city or do you stay in where the trees are?
I'm going to stay where the trees are.
Beautiful. Did you thank the pufferfish for teaching you the wisdom?
Yes.
So take me along. Tell me what happens next. Where do you go?
I just run around the forest because I feel like it's safe here. I don't know how people will react to me. I just stay
Do
here.
you?
It's
Uh-huh.
like I lock myself into another prison for safety.
But now you're more free.
Yes.
Do you connect with any animals around you? Or do you get to see any people eventually?
There's people that are full humans. I kind of jump when they see me, but they know there's hybrids. And I'm not approaching them in a threatening way. I just keep to myself and eat off the land.
Do you feel safe there?
Yes.
And the people, are they friendly to you?
They're slowly starting to come out of curiosity.
Beautiful. And tell me what happens. Do you finally connect with someone? Are you able to communicate with them?
Yes.
Tell me what happens. How does that feel?
They ask what I am, and I tell them I'm an experiment. I tell them I escaped.
Uh-huh.
They're very nice. They're curious.
How do they feel about you being an experiment?
They feel bad for me.
Do you eventually go with someone or do you stay there?
Stay there. I don't want to go anywhere. I
Do
just
you
want
have,
to be alone.
Where do you sleep at? Did you find a new cave or did you build something?
Well, I kind of built something, but you can't really see it. It's like in the bushes, in the trees, camouflage because it's made out of plants. So that I can blend in and not be bothered when I don't want to.
Do you change your skin tone like a chameleon?
I can.
You can blend into your surroundings.
Yes.
Beautiful. Do you end up meeting anyone else like you?
No. I'm sure there's more, but it's like web skin between their foot and their hands. So when they fly, they jump, they can easily fly down.
Is that like the flying squirrels that we have here?
Mm-hmm. They do that through the trees.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and close this scene. We're going to go ahead and close the scene and move along to another place and time in this life where you can get answers